What is up, Truth and Transparency? All right, guys, what do we have here? About 6.5 hours until the ball drops. Welcome to Truth and Transparency. First of all, I want to be the first to wish everybody a very safe and happy New Year's. Hopefully you are celebrating with friends, family, loved ones. Yeah. Again, welcome to Truth and Transparency. You guys like that? I just did my own little light show. Nope. See, this whole time I thought the live was scheduled at 5:30. I am just now seeing that it was at 5:15. That's interesting. I guess I apologize because I am just now seeing that. I was like, wait, I can't 30 minutes late. I thought I was like 3 minutes late. Again, sorry about that, guys. I honestly thought it was at 5:30 start. So that is my fault. I do apologize. Again, thank you then for those of you guys that waited very much. Definitely try to be punctual. So thank you for that. Oh, Happy New Year. Someone's staying home and watching my channel. Okay. Carol says I'm worth the wait. That's a smile. That's a smile. It's been a long couple days, guys, but I wanted to make sure that this video was done properly and that you guys all got it right before the new year. So the video is 10 to 12 minutes, and then I'll have like a 40-minute live after it, like we're doing right now. So thank you there, Teresa. Appreciate it. Let's go. Let's go. So again, thank you guys. Eagles fan, what do you think? You think my Buckeyes are going to pull it out tonight? Underdogs, 8 p.m. Getting pumped for it. Hey, Kelly, how are you there, love? Happy New Year to you, too. Thank you very much. Same to you. Great job on the year with covering, obviously, the Watts case, your videos, your spunk girl. Hi, Kelly. She's a doll. She's always happy. So, oh, there's my girl, Alice from Pittsburgh. Alice, I'm going to be in your neck of the woods, man. You're going to be seeing a lot of me. If you guys didn't see it this morning, I dropped Sherry's live and her first introductory episode for, we're going to be going to search for Sherry. We're going to be in Pittsburgh. If anybody can be there, great. Check it out. I dropped it earlier this morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's there. I've already seen that it's been seen by 4,000 people. That is amazing. Keep sharing it. Sherry is 60. She needs to come home. We need to find Sherry. So please check it out. Also, right before I put this on, I want to say thank you guys. 2022, I'm glad you're over. But it really, the last 2 months here, I've seen so many people be kind, generous to each other in chat. I just really want to say thank you. To me, thank you. I am fighting people through the court system right now. My name has been run through the mud, and it's something that I want to handle in the courts, and I've been handling in the courts since the beginning of the year. It'll stay that way, but I just want to say thank you. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being a member, subscriber. I was this close from walking away, so literally this close. I started a nonprofit in 2021. That's what I want to do. I want to help people. I want to work with families. And if I'm not your cup of tea, hey, I get it. But don't defame. There's plenty of other channels. Just go watch what you like. So, but truth and transparency will prevail. I will prevail. And fight for a family will prevail. Again, thank you for all my moderators. You guys are the slam, the best. So happy New Year's to you guys. I'm pumped. 2023. I mean, I can't believe they keep to say 2023. That's crazy. I graduated high school in 2000. We were the 00 hoes. So, wow, getting old. But yeah, I would go toe to toe any day with my research. I'm not a news outlet channel. I am an investigator, a researcher. I just want to help people that think that they've been either wronged or they're trying to find their loved ones because they're missing. That's it. Give me a discovery. Give me any type of data. Break it down. But yeah, that's what I'm about. And I love to work with other people. There's so many people out there that have a ton of strengths. I had to teach myself how to make a video. I couldn't even make a video on my phone. So this past year, I spent time working with this software program. I mean, technology and me, I mean, I have binders and whiteboards, so computers and so I taught myself how to make videos. So that is my accomplishment in 2022 is making videos. So that's something that I am proud of. But no, seriously, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And if you don't like me, you don't like me, but I think my work speaks for itself. And I think all of you guys speak for yourself. So I didn't know that, Lana. That's impressive. Yeah. Are you talking about what? I'm an athlete. I'm not a technology person. When my Apple phone starts acting up, I just say, maybe I should just get a new one. What do you mean? Download this, download that? Yeah, nah. So this year I had to step it up. But thank you. Here we go, guys. Boom. Hot Ham Radio. I will be doing a members only live on Sunday as well. So I like my members only lives. I get to do more, saying hi to all you guys and engaging more. So is anybody, wait, I have to ask a question. Is anybody going on like a first date tonight? I've never heard of a New Year's Eve being like a first date night. So throw your answers in chat. I'm just curious. Who has ever gone on a first date for New Year's Eve? I didn't say one night stand. I said first date, like you're planning it to be a date. Curious. All right, let's do it.
Night, in conjunction with the Pennsylvania State Police, Federal Bureau of Investigation, detectives arrested 28-year-old Bryan Christopher Kohberger in Albrightsville, Pennsylvania. Kohberger resides in Pullman, Washington, and is a graduate student at Washington State University.
Cheers. Truth and transparency. Happy New Year. University of Idaho kickoff party and parties to the 2022-2023.
Next time we'll definitely text with the neighbors.
Yeah.
The kids, the more expensive it is. Okay.
So spend the money on beer instead, not on tickets.
Yeah.
Keep the music down. Have a good party. Make sure everyone's over 21.
Yeah.
If we do have to come back out here, you two guys are each getting tickets.
Okay.
Got it?
I understand.
So it's on the rest of you. Make sure the party stays down.
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Have a
Yeah.
good one.
Take care, guys. Enjoy the party.
Thank you. Have a good one.
The off-campus frat house party was warned and fist pumped by Moscow Police Department.
Moscow 111.
The police came out due to a noise complaint at 5:24 p.m. for the noise actually coming from 112 King Avenue. That's a typo. There was no noise complaints called in to 1122 King Road.
How's it going, guys? Casey, I'm just gonna loop around up here. Hey there.
There was no call for the 1122 King Road address for the noise complaint. Officers observed the house and the noise from when they visited that previous house there, the off-campus frat house, just minutes before.
Hey there. Is this your place, man?
It's not.
Okay, would you mind going and getting somebody whose
She's up
place this is?
front.
Oh, shit. How are ya?
Good, how are you?
Good. Is this your place?
Yeah.
Perfect. You know why we're here?
And I assume noise.
Noise, yeah.
Yeah.
Big speaker right there.
Yeah,
Nothing against having a party. Once neighbors start calling in, then we have an issue.
fair.
You go to school?
Yeah,
Okay. What year?
senior.
Senior. Okay. So I'll tell you the same thing I told them. You probably know the drill, right?
Actually, no.
Oh, okay. So usually, at least for me, I'll give you a verbal warning.
Okay.
Once I have neighbors calling in, your music's too loud. You're disturbing the peace.
Yeah.
Once the neighbors call in, you're disturbing the peace. The neighbors didn't call in. Check it out right here. There's your proof. It was observed. August 21st, 2022, Moscow, Idaho. Bryan Kohberger is pulled over and eventually given a ticket for a seatbelt violation. What was Bryan initially pulled over for, though? What car was Bryan driving when he was pulled over? Truth and Transparency is still waiting for the body cam footage from that stop. What brought Bryan to Washington State University? August 22nd, 2022, University of Idaho, classes begin. Again, Bryan just recently moved into his campus apartment for grad students and for families on Washington State's campus. Bryan did all of his schooling prior to this in his home state of Pennsylvania. This will be the first time that Bryan left his hometown of PA.
So, just so you understand, the beginning of this community citation.
Second time. I need somebody to come to the door.
Alright, we'll get someone to come in.
Music stays off. Party's over.
Yes, sir.
Oh, sorry. Well, let's hope you guys can read.
Does Megan live here?
Megan, I do not have a Megan. That lives-
Megan Mogan?
Mogan, yeah.
Madison Mogan, yeah.
Miss Mogan? Okay, she does live
Sorry, she is at the club. She's 21. I'm just going to bed. I have a couple friends over, but this is my ID.
here. Have you talked to Maddie tonight?
Yes, I have.
Oh.
She's at the corner club.
Okay. Did she tell you anything about anything that happened earlier or anything like that?
Maddie's name and information are given over the radio and ran in the system just as Xana and Kaylee's were. So the three people that lived in the house that were potentially targeted by Bryan were the only girls who were then murdered on 11/13/2022. Does Bryan have a police scanner? Did Bryan know anyone that had access to review body cam footage without supplying any information on himself to be able to view such footage undetected? How would Bryan know that this would need to be murder or murders that happened really late at night due to people always being over on random nights partying until the wee hours?
In custody in connection to the November murders of 4 students attending the University of Idaho. We're going to hear from the police department there this afternoon.
Again, Happy New Year from Truth and Transparency, moderators, members, subscribers. All right, so okay. All right, again, welcome. If you just joined us now, check out the video. This is going to lead up into the live discussion right now, and that is things surrounding what brought Bryan to actually Washington. Why didn't he go, and study somewhere else? What made him come to Washington? So that's number one. Number two, I think it really needs to be talked about that somebody that would be so calculated in planning things, needing to know everything about a situation to plan the quote unquote perfect murder, he would have had 10 weeks. He was there, at the end of the summer to begin his PhD. He taught 3 classes. So I thought it was interesting that he was pulled over and given a ticket for his seatbelt. You're not getting pulled over for seatbelt. Sorry. You're getting pulled over for something else. And then, okay, well, here, we're going to go ahead and give you a ticket for your seatbelt. We're not going to give you a moving violation. So 10 weeks, only 10 weeks he was there before committing these horrific murders. So 10 weeks, this house, were they getting noise complaints before this? Then I went ahead and actually double checked something because I had an aha moment when I said, oh, they went to the boys' house first. So I wanted to check and see when they actually reported it, is it just that they just happened to walk there first? Maybe because they just heard it and then continued on? Nope. There was never a call that went in on August 16th for this house. Okay. It was put into the system after the fact. And the report on it, as you guys can see here, is it was observed. So when the officer goes up and says, when we start getting calls and we start getting complaints that your neighbors, like you're disturbing the peace, that's when we have to come out here. Well, I have a paperwork right here. Nobody called on 1122. Nobody called. So who's disturbing the peace? Now, you guys can say, Atlanta, that's really not a big deal. Who cares? Well, then that's fine. You can say it's not. But they were literally at that house August 16th. Then August 21st, Bryan gets pulled over in that area. And then he's cited with not a speeding ticket or any type of moving violation. It is for seatbelt. Then he doesn't show up. He doesn't show up to court, so failure to appear. So he was cited on the 8/21. Now, 8/22 was the first day of school for, Idaho, University of Idaho. So were people having parties on the 21st? Did Bryan know somebody? So he got off on, not getting a ticket, but hey, well, here, I'll just give you this. But more importantly, hey guys, we have Bryan getting pulled over. That means we have body cam of Bryan. What car was he in? What type of car was Bryan in? Okay. I put in a request. I'm still waiting to get back 3 requests. This being one of them. Was he driving the Elantra? So when people want to say what tipped them off to this Elantra and Bryan and everything like that, I'm going to tell you what tipped them off from the Elantra and Bryan. Him getting pulled over on 8/21 and then it being filed on 8/22. You'd have body cam. So let's hope that they allow the report to go through and, okay, yep, we're going to go ahead and let Ms. Ariani, get this. So does everybody understand that body cam footage should show what type of car? Well, that's what we're hoping, that the body cam footage will show that, as well as the complete report. The report that I have shows, let me see what I have. Let's see. Sorry, guys, just so you know, chat's going like wild probably, and I have it on 20. Yeah, they have dash cams and body cams, so you get both. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. I was hoping that I would have the actual timestamp, and I don't. They didn't issue that on this, but so here we have Bryan, who literally just moves to Washington. Why does it say 1122 King Road? Because they put it in after the fact. So here you go. Watch this. What it should show is right here, your complainant information right here. It should have all that filled in. Every report I've done has the complainant information, okay? So when you get to this report, there's no information on a caller. Nobody called in this. So nobody called this noise complaint in. Okay, so listen to this part again, okay, guys? Listen to what he says.
How are ya?
Good. How are you?
Good. Is this your place?
Yeah.
Perfect. You know why we're here?
And I assume noise.
Noise, yeah.
Yeah.
Big speaker right there.
Yeah.
Nothing against having a party. Once neighbors start calling in, then we have an issue.
Fair.
You go to school?
Yeah.
Okay. What year?
Senior.
Senior. Okay. So I'll tell you the same thing I told them. You probably know the drill, right?
Actually, no.
Oh, okay. So usually, at least for me, I'll give you a verbal warning.
Okay.
Once I have neighbors calling in, your music's too loud, you're disturbing the peace.
Yeah.
Right there, you guys would have heard it. Once I have neighbors calling in, then you're disturbing the peace. Guys, nobody called in on them. And then what I'd show you here is to prove it that nobody called in. Yep. Okay, so does everybody understand that now? Okay, so he goes up to the door on the August 16th and is saying things like, yeah, we have a problem here, your guys' noise complaint. Well, here at the beginning, right? Check this out. This is August 16th. This is on a Tuesday. This is on a
Next
Tuesday.
time, we'll definitely check with the
later
neighbors.
Yeah.
Kids, the more expensive it is. Okay.
So spend the money on beer instead, not on tickets.
Yeah.
Keep the music down. Have a good party. Make sure everyone's over 21.
Yeah.
If we do have to come back out here, you two guys are each getting tickets. You got it?
I understand.
So it's on the rest of you. Make sure the party stays down.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Thank you. Yeah. Take care, guys. Enjoy the party.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Monster 111.
Thank you. Thank you, Kathy. Okay. So now, they went there for a reason, or they were driving around and they observed noise, right? So then they just went there, right? Okay. We have a RAV, we have the Jeep, we have the blue car. Wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys see there's 6 vehicles there? 6 vehicles. Do you guys see right here? You see that does it say Pierce? So is that a new license plate, or is, you know how like Kaylee said it was Price?
How's it going, guys? Casey,
I love this song.
I'm just going to loop around up here.
Okay, so I have a question. We just watched and listened to this body cam as the officers were coming, and they were walking up that street. I couldn't hear any music, right? Could you guys hear any music? The officers are walking. They have their body cams on, don't they? They have their the audio on, and literally, it's not until they get like to right over here, and then it was shut down.
Hey there.
Okay, so, and I know that you guys are saying, okay, so Lana, where are you going with this? Where are you going with this? Where are you going with this? Well, I'm going to tell you where I'm going with this. This is the this August 16th. Go watch the whole body cam. This is the trip where the other officer is talking about the back stairs to the top balcony. Okay.
Hey there.
And this guy is new. This officer, go back and watch it. This officer is talking to the other guy that will come around, and he'll be on this side. He's saying, did you see how I handle it over there? How I just said, like, listen, you two, if I got to come back, you two are the ones that are getting tickets, okay? He's talking to their guy, asking him if he's doing a good job, yada, yada, yada. That girl's like, oh, shit, I don't want no part of that.
Is this your place, man?
It's not.
Okay, would you mind going and getting somebody whose place this is? Oh, shit.
Okay. So Bryan just gets to Washington. This house becomes roommates for the first time in this type of a house. People are coming in and out of this house like a revolving door. There's people that come in at all times, at all hours. So how does Bryan know that he has to commit this murder at a time of like, dude, I have to commit this at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning because they stay up all night. There's friends over here all the time. People sleep over. It's Partyville, right? How did Bryan know that? How did Bryan know that? Did Bryan come here at a different point in time at like 11 p.m. one night? I mean, because when you're in college, you throw parties, you know, it could be a Monday, it could be a Wednesday, it could be whatever. But there's going to be other people there. This isn't like they're always coming home to a house that's like not going to be occupied. Okay. You're going to be coming home to a house that you could actually bring the party back with you. You can bring, you could have the party going on there and then leave like they've been saying. These body cam videos tell you everything about these girls' lives. And then the 3 girls that are the roommates that live in this house, other than Ethan, because he's technically not on this house, not on this lease. The body cams tell you who lives here. And those are the 3 people. There's Bethany's name's never mentioned and Dylan's name's never mentioned. Who are the 3 people that get murdered? The 3 people that talk to the police. The 3 people that their information goes through a system. Their information went through the radio, and it also went onto this body cam. Those 3. Now,
How are ya?
Good. How are you?
Good. Is this your place?
Yeah.
Perfect. You know why we're here?
And I assume noise.
Noise, yeah.
Yeah.
Big speaker right there.
Yeah.
Nothing against having a party. Once neighbors start calling in, then we have an issue.
Fair.
You go to school?
Yeah.
Okay. What year?
Senior.
Senior. Okay. So I'll tell you the same thing I told them. You probably know the drill, right?
she's saying I'll tell you the same thing I told them. Well, who's them? Like the same thing I told them. Like if I was her, I'd be like, who's them? Who have you talked to? But I'm a different breed.
She know.
Oh, okay.
But she says, do you know the drill? She says no, because she doesn't know the drill. She just moved into this house. She doesn't know the drill. Kaylee, you think she's drunk? Nope, she's not. You think she's on drugs? Well, I don't think so. Again, it's 5:36 in the afternoon, early evening.
So usually, at least for me, I'll give you a verbal warning.
Okay.
Once I have neighbors calling in, your music's too loud, you're disturbing.
Once I have neighbors calling in, well, neighbors didn't call in. The complaint has no neighbor's name. It has no name. Now, could it be one of two things? There really was a neighbor that called in and they're refusing to put the name down, which I highly doubt. Or was it in fact, observed?
Peace.
Yeah.
But why does he say that when the neighbors start calling in? That's not what happened. The neighbors didn't call in. And this is a newer police officer. How new? Don't know. About to find out. Now, let me tell you what happened. December 7th, the same day that they are looking for the first time for the Elantra. December 7th. I'll tell you what happens on December 7th. My mind was blown. It takes a lot to mind blow me. All right, so okay. I don't know what type of music Bryan listens to, okay? But the Flaming Lips, they were scheduled to be playing in Spokane, Washington, April 22nd, 2022. For whatever reason, the show was canceled, and it was then postponed to November 13th, 2022. Okay. That person who I've spoke for on my channel before, her name is Dakota Goldman, who knows Maddie and Kaylee due to she lives in their hometown. I believe that she was in a sorority. She had posted something interesting, and that's when I put it out there. On November 12th, she shared, and it was like when I posted all like that weird stuff with like the blood on the sheets and stuff like that. You can go back and find it in my other videos. Well, Dakota went to Washington for the Flaming Lips concert. And then she met up with the band and they were doing shots, and she put it out on video and I grabbed it just in case. Well, I never knew this, but the Flaming Lips lead singer and his family, they are from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And then they moved to Oklahoma. Just throwing that out there. Again, I don't know if, you know, like if your family, like my mom, like loved Rod Stewart, Bob Seger, you name it, like Bruce Springsteen, like I grew up on that shit, love that shit. So to this day, we'll rock out. So anyways, this person went to Washington for the concert, knows the people. then the last name of one of the researchers that Bryan did this thing with, the researcher has the same last name as one of the band members from Flaming Lips. Okay. Anyways, just throwing it out there. Police can do what they want with that. But that's just tidbits. But again, that was that weekend of the murders. Right here. December 9th, 2022. You can't make this shit up. December 9th. And I'll put it out there, but I want to be able to read it first. For immediate release, December 9th, 2022. OPA Director Jesus has been removed from his position with the city during a special meeting of the Boise City Council this morning. This action comes a week after Jesus was placed on administrative leave in response to ongoing concerns with professional judgment and lack of confidence in the actions of the office. In early November, my office learned that Jesus was conducting unauthorized surveillance of community members. Excuse me? I believe he was effectively exploiting his access for audits to the system by randomly viewing over 8,000 videos, almost exclusively without cause. This is a serious violation of the privacy of our residents and sorry guys, I can't see half the shit when my phone's so small. This is a serious violation of the privacy of our residents and it's all about trust we intended to build with the OPA model of oversight, said Mayor Lauren McLean. December 9th. Wait, what happened on December 9th? What happened on December 9th? Isn't that Elantra talk? He was this dude who had access to be able to watch body cam footage, any type of footage that he could get his hands on because he had access to it. Okay. Which somebody has to do like an internal investigation into that. Okay. So I am deeply concerned about the invasion of privacy this unauthorized surveillance constitutes. Our residents are often at their most vulnerable when they call the police to intervene when other measures have fallen short. Without so many words, she's now telling us what he's watching, and it's body cam. December 9th, Boise, the mayor sends out for immediate release. Office of the Mayor is sending out media release for immediate release December 9th, 2022. Jesus removed as director of the Office of Police Accountability. I need to take a cheers to myself there. My throat hurts. This is the first membership I've ever bought. Oh, thank you. I feel like we're going to like the strip club, buy a lap dance. Lana does it again. Giving payback is what the family isn't ready to talk. My gosh. Thank you. Again, you're talking about a very, very, very smart person, right? That's what they're trying to say. That this guy so smart, yet he drives his vehicle there. Well, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Who calls in a noise complaint at 5 p.m. in a college town with nothing but college students in the surrounding area? I don't know. Nobody did. Nobody called it in. I have the report. Now, best part about this report, it's not even that. on 11/15, on 11/17, on 11/21, 11/21, 11/21, 11/22, 12/12. On all of those dates, right after the murders, mainstream media had this. If I don't ever put out the body cams or put out the reports or anything, they still wouldn't be out there. So again, this is let's just slide this over here. Go ahead. We're going to go ahead and release Jesus from his role here, because what he was doing is you are unauthorized, without cause, watching body cam footage, and you're not typing in your name, filling out reports so that your name is attached to it. So my question is how do we know that none of these body cams were watched? Because guess what? That's what they're doing. You have the mayor of, go back to it. Sorry, this stuff gets me fired up because you want to talk about, being transparent. We're going to tell everybody everything, blah, 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 blah. I mean, the same day that you're looking for this Elantra is the same day that this person is let go so quietly. Like, how does this not make the news? Like, give me a break. Well, guess what? It doesn't make the news because the news has to approve it. Well, guess what? I can approve my own shit. So I'm approving this, and I'm going to talk about it. So I want to talk to Jesus. If you're out there, I'm going to give you a platform. I want to hear about what you were doing. I want to hear about you, watching these body cams, and were you doing it for anybody? Who were you watching this with? How did you do it? How did you do it? How did anybody even know that you were doing it? What did you do it for? Tell you what. And everybody wants to talk about, everyone's like innocent until proven guilty, right? Because that's what I believe in. Innocent until proven guilty. Whatever happened to that? This is the United States of America. Our Constitution means something. Otherwise, come on now. So everybody's like, well, Lana, go find out everything you can on this guy. No, I'm going to find out just the truth. It's not on this guy. It's just the circumstances. I want the circumstances to be the truth. What are the circumstances? You got a guy that lives in PA his whole entire life. Then he moves to Washington. Why Washington? I get that it has a good program. It's just completely on the other side of the country. And at 28, okay, he just went up, and so I want to know why he moved across the country. I want to know what car he was driving when he got pulled over for his seatbelt violation ticket. They're not in the same. They're not in the same city. Boise and Mass are not in the same city. You got a cop over here saying that he got a call, and he didn't. You got it. Just wow. And so the only way that they were able to get this incident report, or anybody would be able to get this incident report, this one on 8/16, is you had a request for that house, where the beginning part of it was. And then you could kind of follow it like with that if you're on the phone and if you're really talking to somebody, but you have to know what you're doing. Otherwise. So, did Nancy give memberships? Is Nancy in here? Is he someone say, oh, Nancy? Because I can't see anything on this side, guys. Like it goes so fast, and I tried to make it members only so it'd slow down a little bit. When everyone says, oh, Lana, you need moderators. No, members only mode. You want to show your ass? Pay for it. You guys, Bryan wants to, when he says he wants to waive and he just wants to get back here, he's not going to fight it. He wants to come back to Washington, and you guys have heard it all over, that he wants to exonerate himself and all this stuff. And you heard today that Fry said that there are no accomplices. Like, it's just him. It's him. It's him. So, Nancy, you're the best. Morgan, do you like that? You want to come back more? I like to make some of my members laugh from time to time. Yes, they are two different cities. That's why I just said that when I saw that pop up. This channel rocks. I'll take that from Tennessee. You're the only 10 I see. We got a bunch of Idahos and we got a bunch of 10s in here. I'm starting to get all my New Year's love. So yeah, I'll be making a video over the weekend. So I'll be dropping something on Monday. But if anybody's in the Pittsburgh area, we're searching for her name is Sherry. I dropped a video earlier today. She's a 60-year-old woman out of Pittsburgh. I'm still waiting to hear back on Sheldon Jeter Jr.'s praying that we win the appeal so he gets his evidentiary hearing. If it is denied, then the next, you just have different steps you have to go. And all my work somehow ended up in Pennsylvania. So I think that's crazy, but I'll take it. So going back to that whole, the concert. So yeah, the Flaming Lips were in town. That was scheduled for the 13th. It was a reschedule though. And one of the girls that knows Kaylee and Maddie, and they're from their hometown. She's that Dakota girl that posted the weird stuff on 11/12. The two different shares about the boogeyman and the bloody sheets and stuff like that. It's and then the last name of the Flaming Lips. One of the research girls who I gave a call to today, we gave a call to, left a message. She has the same last name as the Flaming Lips dude. And they're originally from Pennsylvania. Then they're originally from Pittsburgh, and they moved to Oklahoma. So, yeah. But this is, how does Bryan, 10 weeks, pick that house, pick those people, pick those 4. But meanwhile, there were 6. Or technically 5, but Ethan's always there. Ethan's not a surprise. Ethan's always there. It's his girlfriend's place. He stays there a lot. And then at the body cam, you're going to see all those vehicles there. Whose vehicles are they? Because I still want to know, maybe law enforcement told us all that the roommates were there to mess with the perp, to say, and then it would have messed with them. Wait, what do you mean there's 2 people? Oh my God, what if they saw me? Oh my God, they're witnesses. They're witnesses, But I hope this helps law enforcement to figure out if there's some. They said they need more. Well, look inside to your own people, because how does Star Magazine get a cover like they did a week early? Somebody inside the police department or that's really is leaking shit. So look inside your department, because how does Star Magazine get that? I know Star Magazine's always full of shit, but they weren't wrong, were they? Tennessee loves you, Lana. T-Team family mods chat. Yes, Happy New Year. Woohoo. Can't believe it. 2023. I mean, wow. Just saying that number's a handful. Mike dropping OHIO. Big game tonight. Mike dropping Bumblebee, Mod Squad, Boston. All my mods, I love you guys. So Didn't his firing say he lacked confidence? So is that why he is watching body cam to see how other officers responded? There was a call against Kaylee's neighbor, and that's why they walked over to Kaylee's. Yeah, but if I'm going to call, if I'm going to be doing it, like the calls didn't come, like were those calls happening before? Why those calls all of a sudden stop? They just stopped partying? No. Who calls at 5:34 in the afternoon? Nobody called on that house, guys. Nobody called on 1122. And I just felt like when you walk away from the situation, he's over here fist pumping the dudes, and over here, anyway, this newer cop. Hey, that's not my problem. My problem is could Bryan have gotten a hold of this stuff? Could Bryan have heard the stuff over the radio? We're trying to give the department and investigators everything and anything they can get their hands on. Well, here we go. Like, so I take these, forward them on over. They can do what they want with them. Again, Bryan was pulled over. Let's see what car he was driving. Was he in the Elantra? Texas and Pittsburgh. Hubby, respect your work. Woohoo! Texas, Pittsburgh. They're saying that no accomplices, so it's just him. I also think that everybody needs to be careful with quoting anything that that Bryan would have said or didn't say. That's just wild. Like, a source close to the investigation said that Bryan said, who else was arrested? Or was anybody else arrested? That's very incriminating. And I don't think that's going to be, like, that's just wild. Who would tell the media that was said? Do you think that's okay? Because it's not. Oh, yes. My grandparents were born in Ireland. My dad was born in Italy. Got a little bit of everything, just half and half. Well, I don't want to see, I don't want to see, you're dealing with a very, very smart human being. And I don't want to see stupid stuff like that happen too, where he doesn't need any help, So I wouldn't be going around saying this person said this, quote it as yourself, but and if I was the police department, I would shut that down. He's going to waive it. His public defender came out and said that he's going to be waiving that. He wants to get back to Washington and clear this all up and exonerate himself. That's what was been circulating. So how do I become a member? You have to do it from the computer. You just go on your laptop, go to the channel, and there will be a join button right where usually subscribe is. Hey, Octavia. Happy New Year, love. Love you, girl. All right, yeah, so rewind this back. All Are you suggesting that Bryan was in cahoots with Jesus and had access to body cam footage? No, I'm just showing you guys that December 9th, 2022, I'm showing you guys and just reading out loud a press release, and you guys can come to your own conclusions. I don't do theories. I just put stuff out there in terms of this are the facts. These are the facts. You guys can draw your own speculation and, you know, theorize and do all that, but I'm just going to, you know, I don't know Bryan. 10 weeks. I don't think anybody knows Bryan. He's been 10 weeks in Washington. Well, at that point. But I think that you want to know what kind of car Bryan drives. Pull the body cam from 8/21/2022, and also find out why he was cited with a seatbelt violation and not whatever he was pulled over for. So when you guys request stuff also, so if you were going to request anything, it goes, what happens is your name gets put on a list and it's all public record. So when you request something, I can see everybody here who requested it as well. That's why when I looked at this, I said, I lost my shit. I said, wait a second. They've had this for a month. And what are they doing? And maybe they don't realize what they're sitting on. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. I'd be happy to help them. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll apply. I'm gonna, hey, give a shout out to Ashley Banfield if you want to co-host once a week. Let me know. Oh God, yeah, go get that. Go get your stuff on. So yeah, I have a couple different requests in. There's another request I have in, and it's for I think I put it out on my community page. It may have only been for members only. But it was, let's see. They posted, you know, on the page, like Moscow puts out the incidents. Well, harassment was 22-MO or M09258. Incident happened at 0824 hours, so 8:24. The incident was at the 500 block of Taylor Ave, and the respondent, or the reporting person, states that an ex from PA has been stalking and harassing him online, and now is coming to Moscow. Officers responded, report taken. So I saw that, and I said, holy shit, Pennsylvania. I said, well, respondent states an ex from PA has been stalking / harassing him. You know, maybe the person's from Pennsylvania. We're going to go ahead and see what it comes back as. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Bryan came out here because he couldn't live the life he wanted to in Pennsylvania, and he likes skies. I don't know, but it caught my attention because it was a Pennsylvania. It was about Pennsylvania. So again, it's there. We're going to try to get it. They're on a backlog, so they usually get your request within 3 days. But because of the amount of, I guess, requests, they're a little backed up. So I got my letter saying, we're on it. I'm sorry. We're just so slammed. And I was like, well, forget those other people. Like, let me look through it. Just give me what you got. I'll look through it and I'll find something. But the other thing is I don't know if you guys have seen the body cam from the person that was cutting the wires. Very interesting. the beginning part of one of the fraternities. Then it led to a guy that was sitting on the ground. Just very, very interesting stuff. Hi, in Boston, there she is. Hi, Boston. 6:45. Only 5 hours to go until. Oh yeah, is it your guys? Is it New Year's for you guys in the UK? Is it Happy New Year's, you guys? Because you guys are ahead, right? Mystical, shake it fast. Show me what you're working with. Thanks, Lana, for all you do. Love you. Sorry. Oh gosh. Silent past week. I fell. Oh gosh, hon. Oh Lord. Well, hey, if you gotta like lay around and kill some time, you just watch this channel. Feel better, girl. Okay. Praying for you. Happy New Year as well. You deserve the best too. Terry, Happy New Year to Lana, moderators, members, and all here from Long Island. Woo woo! Happy New Year, Terry. Thank you. 15 minutes to go. Oh gosh, we gotta wait 15 minutes then. Come on. I want to ring in the new year with all my UK people. We get like our stats, and I'm a numbers person anyways. So we get our stats on who watches, your channel, what's the age range, what's the sex. And I was noticing, I was like, because in true crime, it's women dominated. And I'm over here and I'm like, holy crap, I have like 20% males that watch me. I'm like, that's awesome, like woohoo. Because that's a high number. And then I started noticing, I was like, oh my God, look at all my like UK people. Like 15% of my people are UK people. I was like, okay. So it doesn't break down like states though. So maybe one day I'll do a poll just to, West Coast, East Coast, Midwest. But I like looking at that type of stuff. So yeah, Mystical was here. Yes, I did. Yes. The Dirty South. Thank you, Gina. How are you, girl? Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you too. Is my girl up? Thanks for the new memberships. Yep. And all the new members, welcome. Mandy Joe. Thank you. New Mexico. Nice. Any other interesting stats? Oh, yeah. Prior to this month, I had I don't know, like 700,000 views, like period. Since I started this channel in at the end of March 2021, at the end of the month. And this past month, I had 1 million views. So I was like, wow. Again, I didn't even know that it had all those. So now I can look at these stats. Oh, and it tells me what time all of you guys are on. So it says the majority of your subscribers like to watch videos between this hour and this hour. Oh my God. How do you know that? Technology is just something else, man. Mississippi. Anaphylaxis. Yes. Hey, how's AD doing over there? Is he doing well? I want to wish him a Happy New Year. All the new people, Happy New Year. Dang, phone be snitching, right? And it tells me, it also tells me who you guys all watch. So it says, like, how does it say it? Like the majority of your people? It says it, let's see, analytics. I think so. Okay, yeah, here it is. Your audience. So I always like to look at the audience stuff. So my audience loves videos between the hours of 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. 9.7% of you guys that watch are between the age of 25 and 34. My highest is 45 to 54 and 55 to 64. You guys are tied 25% apiece. Here it is. This is my favorite stat. Gender. Females to males. You guys, I have 24.9% males and 74.9% females. That's a really, really, like, I'm ecstatic about that because it's normally like 95 to 5. So all you guys out there, what? Love you too. Oh, you were suggested to me after watching Grizzly. Oh, I love her. She had a really good guest, and I want to watch that. I'm gonna watch that. 50 in the house. There you go. Yeah, aren't these like I love these, like, this just makes me laugh. Oh, and then by the way, guys, I have 0.2% of you guys that you guys are not user specific, so you guys have not told the world if you're a guy or a girl yet. Let's see. Oh, people that watch me, 60% of you guys are not even subscribed to my channel. 39.7 are subscribed. How about that? So out of the 60%, out of all the people that are watching right now, 60% of you guys, so that means that's 4,100 right now. That would mean that over 2,000 aren't even subscribed, but they watch. 39.7% are subscribed. It's free to subscribe. You just hit the little button. But isn't that crazy? 60%, yeah, not subscribed. 39.7 subscribed. And then it says, I'm a girl. Teresa Rick says, I'm a girl. I know, isn't that crazy? When I tell people that number, they're like, wait a second, you have to have it backwards. I'm like, no. 39.7% subscribed. 60.3, they watch me, but they're not subscribed. It costs nothing to subscribe. I know. So if you actually do the math and you'd actually see like my numbers are really skewed for as far as like my subscriber count. So, but I love this one. Channels your audience watches as well as you. And it gives you a top 10. And then it throws in a couple extra. Number 1 is News Nation. Number 2, Law and Crime. Number 3, Grizzly True Crime. See? All the Grizzlies that came over here. JKC. Thank you. Guys, I think do we have 7 minutes until the ball drops? True Crime, Rocket Science, Plunder, It Could Mail, Evil Exists, Gray Hughes Investigates, Drunk Turkey Show. Oh, I like him. Yeah. Reporter Room, The Interview Room, Crime Circus, T-Rev, and Michelle for Dark. Those are who you guys are watching that watch me. So, it's all the Grizzlies. Woohoo! Represent Grizzly for almost a year. Yeah, love her. I'm a big law and crime trial watcher. Yes. So wait, the ball dropped 2 hours ago? Someone said it was going to be dropping in like 6 minutes. What's up, Jade? What's up, girl? Wow, no Dave and no AD. No, this is based off of the last 7. It goes because it goes off of your month. So, but yeah, no. So, you would go to archives, look up the records you're looking for. You might get lucky. You have to know, you want to get stuff by, incident numbers. So 5 minutes. Okay, Bumblebee, I'm doing it for you. Otherwise, like this would have been ended. This would have been ended 30 minutes ago. Only because of Bumblebee. Thank you there, Sandy. Appreciate that. Oh, nice. My job allows me to work in the area where he was arrested. About 25 minutes from there. Also, I'm a guy who watches. I added to that number in your analytics. Woo woo! Yes. We're about to hit 30K. Get it, girl. Maybe you should sing for us. I'm excited for those hoodies. You think so? 30K by midnight? Well, hopefully. I want to see 30K when the ball drops. I just like even numbers. What did the Star magazine cover mean? What it said that he was in the thing about the Star magazine, I was just blown away that it was, come on, Star magazine can't get shit right. And then here they miraculously have their title for their front of their page. It's just, and something so serious as this. I mean, come on, man. Ugh. And then that picture, killer caught on camera. Like what? New member. Thank you. What is the current count? I don't even know, guys. We have 3. Wait, you know what we can do? Wait a second. I'm going to put the ball. I can put a ball up here on the screen. We could drop some balls over here. Let's see. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Wow. Oh, shit.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna find the one that you need.
And this one right here, I wish for Debbie and I to dance together forever. Nick from Maryland. Aw, that is a very sweet wish, Nick. I hope you and Debbie get to dance forever together as well. All right, let's see what this one is. I wish Rosie makes a best friend in our new neighborhood. Rosie, uh-oh.
Where? Oh, there you go. I tried. I failed. Tried. Oh boy. All right. I tried my best. That was for you, Bumblebee. My best efforts right there. All right, you guys take care. Until next time. Happy New Year. Take care of one another. I will legit cry when you hit. Oh my God. No need to cry there, Boston. I love you. Don't cry. Don't do that. Yeah, be safe. Use an Uber. Happy New Year, everybody. Take care. And hey, thumbs it up, thumbs it down. Subscribe. I mean, it's free. But yeah, love you all and be kind. Till next time.